announced that Professor Gustavo Mesch will bless us in the beginning of our deliberations here at Haifa University. He was the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, but now he has another title that I'm delighted to mention here. He is the elected rector, the rector-elect of the University of Haifa. So, Professor Gustavo Mesch, the floor is yours.
Good morning. I'm very glad to be here and to welcome you in the name of the University of Haifa and in the name of the Faculty of Social Sciences. As a dean, I'm very proud that this conference is being held in Haifa because our university is a young university, but it's a very active one that has all the time the view towards the future and the present. And I think that your deliberations today on the regional aspects of the Persian Gulf and the new geopolitical issues that we will face in our region is certainly one of the most important and critical issues that are being discussed today and that need to be discussed today, because certainly with all the geopolitical changes in the Middle East, everything is changing and all the balance of powers are changing and all the principal protagonists are changing. Our university, as I say, is a young one, but it's really a very active one. As you can see, we are located probably in the best place in Israel with a fantastic view. But beyond the fantastic view, as I said, we have also the unique things that we are doing. And the University of Haifa is today heading the study of marine studies and the deep sea. And in terms of facts that certainly interested you, we are developing a very important research center on political and law issues in marine strategy. That is really a very strong and important issue in the future and in the present, given the fact that Israel, although it looks from the map as a part of a territory, is actually an island, because the only open border and secure border that we have is the sea. So look much more that we are an island, and it's about time that we have to think about that. I will apologize that I have to go to another conference, because at the same time that you are deliberating here, I have organized an international conference in cybercrime, and people are waiting for me there to make a presentation. There I'm with a different role. I'm with the role of a researcher, what I often do. So I really wish you very good deliberations and very good, reaching very good outcomes of this conference. Thank you.
Let me say a few words. First of all, welcome to the University of Haifa, also in the name of the Center for National Security Studies. The University of Haifa is a place, I think this is relevant to our meeting today, where national security is being discussed on a number of different levels. First of all, we have here the center, the National Security Studies Center, and what we have in the center is a very interesting and I think very important study of Israeli national resilience. This is a study that Professor Gabriel Ben-Dor, that you will meet later today, he will conclude our deliberations by summing up everything that we've done in the last 2 years, is leading. 2 days. Pardon? 2 days. 2 days. 2 days of being in every lecture, listening to everything any of us said, and taking notes, and now presenting to us what we've done in 2 days. And this is a study that from an Israeli point of view is particularly important. I know that my friend Josh Teitelbaum yesterday quoted you chapter and verse from the Bible. What I will do in a moment is a distortion of a chapter that I'm sure you know the original. Yea, even though I walk in the shadow of the Middle East, I will fear evil, because I should fear evil, but I will keep calm and carry on. In other words, Israeli national resilience, where in the face of enormous danger in this region, we are trying to live a life of an open society. And the question of how it works, if it works well, if it doesn't work well, is what we are studying here in the National Resilience study at the Center of National Security Studies. In addition to this, we have been educating here for more than a quarter of a century, and again, Professor Bendor is the one who established it and is leading it today. We are educating here the strategic elite of the State of Israel, particularly people from the army, but also from other branches of government. They come to us when they're colonels on their way to one-star generals, and later in another program, you have a program where generals come waiting to be nominated, if they're nominated, to be the chiefs of staff. So we have here people who occupy the top positions in the intelligence establishment, the military establishment, the political establishment, and we try to teach them strategic thinking here. And when they're successful, it's because of what they've learned from us, and when they failed, it's because they sometimes don't listen to everything that we tell them. But I think it's fascinating, this contact, not being an ivory tower detached from the establishment in Israel, but being part and parcel of it. And there are a lot of courses in the Army, the Navy, who come to the university, study on different levels, and then go back and try to deal with the very complicated national security problems of Israel. So this is why this university, in the context of what we're discussing today, is unique. So I welcome you here.